Good morning students, this is your teacher Neelam Helawat and today we'll continue a chapter, that is chapter number 4, carbon and its compounds. Dear students, so far we have talked about the various functional groups and their naming. How do we name them, right? So now we clearly know that there are alkanes, there are alkenes, alkynes, alcohols, aldehydes, ketone and carboxylic acids. So we got to talk about only the 7 functional groups. We won't talk about more of them. Now we'll come to the next topic, that is called the chemical properties of carbon compounds. Okay, so what are the various properties of the carbon and its compounds? So carbon compounds, basically they undergo the various reactions. So 4 of them, they are very important. First is combustion, second is oxidation, addition reaction and the substitution reaction. This addition reaction is also called as hydrogenation reaction. So we can also call it as hydrogenation reaction. Okay, so basically in the chemical properties, we will talk about the 4 properties. That is the combustion, that is your first property. Second is your oxidation. Third is your addition, which is also called as the hydrogenation reaction, and fourth is substitution reaction. Okay everyone, the fourth is substitution reaction. So let's start with the first reaction, which is called combustion. Now what is combustion, students? Can you tell me what is combustion? Anybody of you? Yes? Exactly. Combustion means burning the material in the presence of oxygen. Okay, what is combustion? Burning the material in the presence of oxygen, right? So all carbon compounds, they react with oxygen and they produce heat and light, plus they release carbon dioxide and water. So जितने भी हमारे कार्बन कंपाउंड्स हैं वो ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्ट करते हैं, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड रिलीज करते हैं, and addition to this, heat and light is also released. So combustion is basically a exothermic reaction. Okay everyone, combustion is basically a exothermic reaction. Okay, because heat and light is produced. So carbon compounds react with oxygen. It produces carbon dioxide, water, heat and light. Okay, any carbon compound that you can take. Let's discuss. So let's suppose carbon is there. So carbon will react with oxygen. It will form carbon dioxide and it will release heat and light. So this is what when carbon reacts with oxygen. Now let's take any carbon compound. So carbon compound, let's methane. What is the formula of the methane, dear students? CH4. So CH4 is nothing but it is methane. Okay, this is called as methane. So methane reacts with oxygen and it releases carbon dioxide, water, heat and light. Then CH3CH2OH, it is ethanol. This compound is called as ethanol. So ethanol also reacts with oxygen, releases carbon dioxide, water, heat and light. Now dear students, if you look at all the reactions, there is one thing common in every reaction. Can you tell me? Heat and light. In all reactions, heat and light energy is produced. So that is why we call this reaction as exothermic reaction. Okay everyone? So carbon compounds on burning produces heat and light. Now aliphatic compounds on combustion produce non-sooty flame. Aliphatic compounds means, in some simple terms, we can call them as saturated compounds. So saturated compounds को जब हम burn करते हैं तो वो non-sooty flame देते हैं, और अगर हम unsaturated compounds को burn करते हैं तो they produce a sooty flame. Let's understand this. Now you must have seen, आप गैस चलाते हैं तो इस तरीके की flame आती है. Yes or no? So when there is a blue flame means there is a complete combustion. अगर कोई भी object blue flame देती है, okay, this is blue flame. So if any object which produces, if any compound produces blue flame, that means there is complete combustion is occurring. यानी complete combustion हो रहा है. If there is complete combustion, that means no soot is produced. Okay, no smoke will be produced. Complete combustion है तो कोई smoke नहीं होगा, धुआं नहीं निकलेगा. Okay, so any substance which produces a blue flame means it undergoes complete combustion and there will be no smoke released. And this generally occurs in case of saturated compounds. So we can say saturated compounds, they produce blue flame on burning. Okay, and why they produce blue flame? Because they undergo the complete combustion and there no smoke is produced. Okay everyone, so saturated compounds, they produce blue flame and there is complete combustion of the compound and there is no smoke. While you must have observed the yellow flame. Can you see the yellow flame? कभी कभी हमारी गैस जो है ये भी येलो फ्लेम देती है, ब्लू नहीं देती, येलो फ्लेम देती है. दिस मीन्स देर इज़ इनकम्प्लीट कंबर्शन. जब भी ब्लू फ्लेम प्रोड्यूस होगी जिसका मतलब है कंप्लीट कंबर्शन नहीं हो रहा है. एंड इफ़ यू कैन लुक, देखिए आपका बर्तन जो है ब्लैक हो रहा है, योर यूटेंसिल इज टर्निंग ब्लैक. सो इनकम्प्लीट कंबर्शन विल प्रोड्यूस स्मोक प्लस सूटी. Soot will also be produced. Okay, sooty flame will be there. So incomplete combustion will produce smoke and there will be a sooty flame. A black smoke will be produced and that black smoke will turn the utensil black. So unsaturated compounds, okay, you must understand this. Unsaturated compounds, they always give yellow flame. आपके जितने भी unsaturated compounds हैं ये yellow flame देते हैं. This means there is incomplete combustion of the material. Okay, incomplete combustion and that will result in production of the smoke and sooty deposition. Black smoke produce होगा और बर्तन black हो जाएगा. ठीक है? Is it clear? Okay, so saturated hydrocarbons, they give blue flame. Unsaturated hydrocarbons, they give yellow flame. Saturated hydrocarbons, they burn completely. Unsaturated hydrocarbons, they give they undergo the incomplete combustion. Clear? Okay. Now you see many carbon compounds, they are used as fuels. Carbon compounds को हम as a fuel use कर सकते हैं. Okay, they can be used as a fuel. Clear? This means why we can use like petrol and diesel we are using as fuels. They are carbon compounds because they produce large amount of energy. When they are burnt, they produce large amount of energy and they have a proper ignition temperature. Right everyone? They have proper ignition temperature. ठीक है? So ये fuels जो हैं ये burn करते हैं, complete combustion होता है, large amount of energy produce होती है and they burn at a proper ignition temperature. Ignition temperature means the temperature at which they catch fire. So they have a proper ignition temperature. Right everyone? Next reaction is oxidation reaction. What is oxidation, dear students? I hope you remember we have done in the first chapter. What is oxidation reaction? What is oxidation? Oxidation means addition of oxygen. Okay, addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Okay, oxidation means addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Okay everyone? Oxidation means addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogens. Right everyone? Okay. So the alcohols, they undergo the oxidation reaction in the presence of oxidizing agent, that is your alkaline KMNO4 or acidified potassium dichromate substance, and then they form carboxylic acid. So हम simple reaction में कह सकते हैं alcohols, they will undergo the oxidation reaction. इनका oxidation होगा, okay, and they will form carboxylic acid. So oxidation reaction, alcohols will undergo the oxidation reaction and they will form the carboxylic acid, and this reaction will always occur in the presence of potassium dichromate. Okay, it will always occur in the presence of potassium dichromate or potassium permanganate. right? Let's do this example. So ethanol we have taken, CH3 CH2OH, this is your alcohol, right? There are two carbons, so we can say ethanol. So ethanol in the presence of alkaline KMNO4 will form ethanoic acid. Okay, this is your ethanoic acid. So ethanol will form ethanoic acid. Ethanol will form ethanoic acid in the presence of alkaline KMNO4. Now this alkaline KMNO4 acts as an oxidizing agent. What does it act as? It acts as oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent means the substance which gives oxygen. Okay, what is oxidizing agent? The substance which gives oxygen. So can you name an oxidizing agent? Correct. Alkaline potassium permanganate or acidified potassium dichromate. These both act as oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent means the substance which gives oxygen to other substances. Okay, the substance which gives oxygen to other substances, right? The third reaction is called oxidation reaction. What do we call it as third reaction? Oxidation reaction, or we can call it as hydrogenation. We can call it as hydrogenation reaction. Okay, we can call it as hydrogenation reaction. So addition reaction or hydrogenation reaction. Okay, clear everyone? So your unsaturated hydrocarbons, okay, unsaturated hydrocarbons, they undergo the addition reactions. ठीक है, तो हम इसका जनरल रिएक्शन लिख लेते हैं. अनसेचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स जो हैं, unsaturated hydrocarbons HC, they undergo the hydrogenation or addition reaction and they form saturated compound. Okay, they form the saturated compound. So unsaturated hydrocarbons in the presence of hydrogen or in the presence of nickel, any one can be present, they form a saturated compound. Okay, since there is a addition of hydrogen, इस रिएक्शन में हाइड्रोजन ऐड होता है, तो इसलिए हम इसको हाइड्रोजनेशन रिएक्शन भी कहते हैं. सो इट इज़ अ रिएक्शन इन विच अनसैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ हाइड्रोजन are converted to saturated hydrocarbons. Okay, so this is also called as hydrogenation reaction because hydrogen is added to unsaturated compounds. Let's give an example. Let's suppose we have ethene, CH2, it is ethene. So there is an addition of hydrogen reaction in the presence of nickel and it forms ethane. Okay, ethane is formed. तो यहाँ पर आपका ईथीन से ईथेन बन गया है. सेकेंड इज अगेन इथाइन है ये, दिस इज इथाइन. इथाइन से आपका अगेन ईथेन बन गया है. सो अनसैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स दे आर फॉर्मिंग सैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स एंड दिस रिएक्शन, okay, this reaction which is our addition reaction, it is used in industries to convert vegetable oil into vegetable ghee. Okay, so many a times this question is asked in the exams. The question is, what is the importance of addition reaction in industries? Okay, I'm repeating the question. What is the importance of addition reaction in industries? So addition reaction is used in industries to convert vegetable oil into vegetable ghee. Okay, this reaction is used in industries to convert vegetable oil plus hydrogen into vegetable ghee. Okay, in industries it is used to convert vegetable oil into vegetable ghee. Okay, so this reaction is extensively employed in industries for the conversion of vegetable oil into vegetable ghee. Okay everyone, so addition of hydrogen molecules to ethene gives the ethane. Just now we have discussed ethene में अगर हम ऐड करते हैं तो हमें ethane मिलता है, इथाइन में ऐड करते हैं तो हमें ethane मिलता है. सो अनसैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन से हम सैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन बनाते हैं. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दिस रिएक्शन फर्दर. देखिए ये आपका इथीन है, इसमें हम हाइड्रोजन ऐड करते हैं, यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड है, सी हियर देयर इज डबल बॉन्ड, प्रेजेंस ऑफ डबल बॉन्ड. सो हाइड्रोजन ऐड करेंगे तो डबल बॉन्ड टूट जाता है एंड 2 हाइड्रोजन एटम्स आर एडेड. सो ऑल बॉन्ड्स दे बिकम सिंगल. ओके, सो इस तरीके से आपका इथीन जो है वो इथेन में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. एंड एज आई वाज टेलिंग यू दैट दिस रिएक्शन इज यूज्ड इन इंडस्ट्रीज टू कन्वर्ट वेजिटेबल ऑयल इनटू वेजिटेबल घी. सो आपका इसका मतलब है वेजिटेबल ऑयल कैसा है, अनसेचुरेटेड कंपाउंड है. ओके, वेजिटेबल ऑयल इज अ अनसेचुरेटेड कंपाउंड. ओके एवरीवन, वेजिटेबल ऑयल, इसमें हम हाइड्रोजन को ऐड करेंगे और ये वेजिटेबल घी में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, वेजिटेबल घी. ओके, so vegetable oil is your unsaturated while vegetable ghee is your saturated compound. Okay everyone, clear? But generally it is believed that we should take less amount of ghee. हमें घी कम खाना चाहिए क्योंकि घी जो है ये सेचुरेटेड कंपाउंड है और ये हमारी वेसल्स में डिपॉजिट हो जाता है, ब्लड वेसल्स में जम जाता है. ओके, एंड इट मे लीड टू हार्ट अटैक्स. सो जब भी आप ज़्यादा घी खाते हैं you should do a lot of physical exercise so that ghee can be burnt inside your body. That does not go for the storage. Most important, how can you identify a vegetable oil and vegetable ghee? देखिए वेजिटेबल ऑयल जो है वो रूम टेम्परेचर पर लिक्विड होता है, कभी भी आप देख लीजिएगा. आप रिफाइंड ऑयल लेकर आते हैं, दैट इज़ योर वेजिटेबल ऑयल, इजंट इट? वनस्पति ऑयल जो होता है तो दैट इज़ अनसेचुरेटेड. और अगर आप घी खरीदते हैं दैट टर्न्स इनटू सॉलिड एट रूम टेम्परेचर. घी जो है वो सॉलिड होता है रूम टेम्परेचर पे. ओके एवरीवन, आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू एवरीबडी. सो अनसेचुरेटेड ऑयल इज घी, sorry, unsaturated vegetable oil is unsaturated while vegetable ghee is a saturated compound. Then comes your substitution reaction. Substitution reactions means the reaction where substitution of one or more atoms occur in a molecule for another atom. एक ऐसा रिएक्शन है जिसमें एक पर्टिकुलर एटम की जगह दूसरा एटम रिप्लेस हो जाता है. ओके, एंड दिस रिएक्शन जनरली अकर्स इन सेचुरेटेड कंपाउंड्स. तो आपको जो सेचुरेटेड सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन है, सेचुरेटेड रिएक्शंस दे अंडरगो दी सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन. ओके, सेचुरेटेड कंपाउंड्स दे अंडरगो दी सेचुरेटेड सब्स्टिट्यूशन रिएक्शन. Generally the saturated you can say saturated compounds, they are unreactive but in the presence of chlorine. Okay, in the presence of chlorine. तो देखिए हम मीथेन का एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं. मीथेन इज योर अल्केन, सेचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन. ओके, इट इज अनरिएक्टिव, it does not react with any compound but in the presence of chlorine gas and in the presence of sunlight. Okay, दो components, chlorine gas plus your sunlight. Due to this, one hydrogen atom is replaced with chlorine atom and HCl is released. अगर हम दोबारा से इसे हीट करते हैं तो अगेन अनदर एटम विल बी रिप्लेस्ड, सो इट विल बिकम CH2Cl, Cl2 प्लस HCl, अगेन एक HCl मॉलिक्यूल रिलीज हो जाएगा. अगर हम फर्दर क्लोरीन एटम को रिप्लेस करते हैं तो अगेन CH3Cl3. सो नंबर ऑफ क्लोरीन एटम इज इंक्रीजिंग स्लोली. हाइड्रोजन का जो नंबर है डिक्रीज हो रहा है और क्लोरीन का एटम्स का नंबर इंक्रीज हो रहा है. Okay, so slowly and gradually all hydrogen atoms have been replaced with chlorine atoms. So carbon tetrachloride has been formed. Okay, so substitution reaction is generally shown by the saturated compounds. Okay, this is shown by the saturated compounds in the presence of sunlight. Okay, it is the presence of sunlight, right everyone? So coming to your homework, dear students. First of all, you will make notes of this topic. Okay, so to make notes of this topic, this is the first important. So आप इस topic के notes बनाएंगे. Then you will read the page numbers 70 to 71. Okay, 70 to 71 जो है आप page numbers read करेंगे. And if there is any doubt, any query that you have, you will send your queries to me on my, personally. Right everyone? So that's all for today. Bye everyone.